computer too, so
Wow.
hopefully it doesn't crash.
So I don't need random.org up.
Yeah, well, you'll still do it. All right, welcome. Episode 33 of the GOATcast. It's been a hot minute. Because of that, I felt we should bring on two guests for tonight, make up for lost time. We haven't recorded in a while. Clark and Luke are no more. We got new hosts. Al Harris, Ian Golembeski, brand new host. And we got two guests this time. Like I said, our two new guests are Clark Marshall and Luke Gasquey.
Thanks for having me.
It's an honor. It's an honor. I've heard some great things about this show. I'm really excited to see what you three can do together.
Ian and Al are two of the first people I met in the spike ball community, I think. So if you're old school spike ball fan, that's how you guys probably know these people. But you guys want to introduce yourself, maybe tell the people what you're doing, what's up with your life right now?
Yeah,
I don't think who goes first.
I'll go first. I'll take the initiative. I even saying I'm a part of the spike ball community is wild now because I don't know anything that's happening in there. I feel like I'm super removed other than just like knowing all the people who are still around, like Buddy and y'all. But for me, I used to play spike ball probably back in like 2016, 2017, maybe 2018. I don't remember. Used to play with Tony and we were Spicy Dirt and we were okay for a little bit there. Now I'm in grad school trying to be a therapist and that's about it for me. Just kind of doing my thing.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this the first time you've had two guests? Is this the first for the people?
The first
It's gotta
time.
be.
I think
Season two, at least.
5 people was the most we've ever had.
Well, Al, we're mad similar, so it makes sense that we're on together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing, or haven't played just like Al in years. When I first started playing, Clark wasn't good enough to be on a team of his own. He was a team of 3, so that's how long it's been.
Still not. Still not good to have a team just of
But
me.
yeah, I think first time I met Rossi was at Camp Burt Chill. He just kind of
showed up,
went on a whim, showed up with some Michigan boys, and the rest is history. And I don't even know if I've seen him since. It's been like 5 years.
Yeah,
I think that's when I met you too, Rossi. Actually, and
yeah, it was.
Crushed it. Blue Bandits, absolutely
Undefeated in basketball too.
Dominated that knockout competition, and
I probably stay in Clark's bed more than actually hang out with him.
Yeah, Ian slept in this bed the second most of any person by far.
Wow,
Nice.
that's a good stat.
Because every time I come to the Springs for pickleball tournaments, Clark's just not there. So
True.
But,
That's always open though.
Kind of like find your way in and are like, doing this now, or is the room unlocked and like available?
I usually get a text like, "Hey, bed?" Question mark.
Ian, you can't even work in some extra words there.
No.
Bed question
Right
mark.
to the point, dude.
and yeah, Al, neither of us have met Luke, right?
No, I haven't. What's up, man?
Bro.
I'm Al.
Hey, nice to meet you, bro.
We didn't even do this pre-show. What's up?
Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, boys.
I just went straight into roasting Ian for
Hey, all five of us will be in the same house in Clark's bed potentially in
Probably
a month and a half.
in a month. Yeah, end of April or May.
I don't think I'll be there.
Oh, this is awkward.
That's
I
awkward.
am
I'm sorry.
way
awkward,
too poor. Just FaceTime me when you're there and just like
All right.
leave
All right.
it up overnight and it'll be like we're all cuddling.
All right. Deal. All right. It's been a while. Went on a little mini staff retreat. Had some ideas. First 2 people we wanted on the show were Al and Ian. Obviously, they've been waiting around for a while. We got them on together. What are we drafting? Luke?
Guilty pleasures, baby. Guilty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures. I don't know who suggested this to begin with. I'm not sure if they have something in mind specific. Was
One of the
Al?
guests did, I think.
It was
Al?
yeah, I mean, it was me. I was just, listening to some episodes and was like, let's try to get a little creative. I was told if I wanted to be on, I had to come up with a good topic, and
I like it.
and no one said no, and no one came up with anything else. So I was like, I guess.
And you were too scared to do it by yourself, so you said, "Ian, get on here with me."
Well, I just figure like with Ian, I'm pretty confident I won't come in last. And I was like, it just makes it way better. Or either here's the thing: either I don't come in last because
Mhm.
Ian or someone else does, or I'm the
Mhm.
first person ever to come in 5th place, which is like that's
Yeah.
kind of
No.
up there.
Win-win.
There's no downside here.
What are you gonna do? Is what's worse than the trash?
I know. I don't know. 4th place is going to be almost worse because you're not even be on the graphic. At least you're going to be
Right.
at podium. Or 5th is the trash.
But then you can be like, oh, then it's like I wasn't even on the episode, so you don't.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can do like a trash can in the dumpster.
A half a
Ooh,
yeah.
Right.
Place in the dumpster.
A burning trash can and a trash
One
can.
person is
Yeah.
the trash and one person's the trash can.
Yeah, I like
What's
that.
worse though is being the trash can worse than being the trash?
That's a good question.
Pick your
That's
poison.
deep. Dude. That's deep.
That's like a philosophical.
That's some therapy talk right there, bro. Oh my god.
You
All right.
guys know how Aaron Rodgers had COVID thumb?
Yeah.
I feel like I have hot dog brain because last night for dinner, I went to a kickboxing class, and every time I come out of those classes, I'm just fucking, or excuse me, my language.
It's all right. It's all right.
Kickballs, we can put on this. Okay, cool. I was ravenous, and I was like, "What do I want for dinner?" And so I decided to have hot dogs and mac and cheese.
Oh, that's a mistake.
And because
Staple.
I'm going to Hawaii, I just kind of didn't want to have any leftovers. So I boiled all 8 hot dogs.
No.
I ate 8 hot dogs, a box of mac and cheese, and a salad,
No.
and my favorite chips right here.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I've
Not
been
eat.
feeling
bring those up.
awful
Bring
for
those up
like
to
the
the,
last 24 hours.
bring those chips up to the screen real quick.
Luke,
Okay, we got.
open up the
Now,
bag.
don't just show that picture. Open up the whole bag.
That picture's
Okay.
so misleading.
Okay, Luke, are those chips?
Those?
Yeah.
Yeah, popcorners.
Popcorners? I
look at
call them
the cake.
chips. I call them chips.
Yes, thank
So
you.
we're 3-2.
It's 3-2. Sorry.
You still lose the vote, Ian.
We're putting that. We're gonna put that on our.
What do y'all
Instagram
call
story.
them?
That's right.
It's a snack. Just it's a
I don't know.
popcorn
know.
They're
snack.
popcorn.
Popcorners, yeah.
Luke, are Fritos chips?
I don't
Fritos
know.
is a bad example. Fritos are
Wait, hold
way
on.
more chips than
importantly,
popcorners.
Ian said that he
Um,
thought pretzels were chips.
Yeah.
I just think
I don't
it's
know if I get
one
pretzels.
big domain.
Yeah, it's close, but I don't think so. Was Ian drafting that? Because that was an awesome guilty pleasure if he was.
Yeah, right.
That was funny,
He's
dude.
rolling right into it.
Ian's taking 8 hot dogs, a bowl of mac and cheese.
Yes, dude. That's 1-1
and
potential. I
popcorn.
might take it.
One.
No, and I didn't poop until like 2 hours ago. Like I have just my energy. Is
It's in your
terrible.
brain.
Yeah, that's
How
hot.
much talk of
I-
boundaries have you guys had?
So
on-
much more respect for Joey Chestnut now.
Yeah.
Everyone who competes because they were Nathan hot dogs too.
All those all beef.
Hey, Rossi.
So that's my excuse. If
We're
I have terrible answers, I got hot dog brain.
Yeah,
gonna have to post that on the Instagram story. See if they think popcorn are chips or not.
100%. 100%. All right. Let's get back to the draft. We are doing 5 categories, I think.
Mhm.
Food and drink. One category could be food or drink. Movie, television show, music, like it could be a song or an artist, right?
Mhm.
And then we're doing miscellaneous, but 2 in the miscellaneous, correct? Miscellaneous being anything that's not categorized by the other 4.
Yep.
Good. So 6 total rounds, 5 total people, 30 picks. This is our biggest draft. It's not actually our biggest draft yet, I don't think.
Okay, quick question.
Let's say it is.
We can do artists with the music category. Can we
Yeah,
do
you can do-
genres for
You could
the
do,
for the movies and TV shows? I just don't want to.
I think movie and TV show have to be specific.
Perfect. Okay,
I
I
would-
just want to be on the same page.
Music, I think, could be an artist.
You could
or
do a
specific
genre.
song.
I was gonna do genre, and I was gonna say it might get vetoed. I was gonna do genre and then kind of give examples, but we can.
For movie,
Movie/TV show. Yeah.
like for TV, I don't think like reality TV you should count. Like kind of, I gotta
Yeah,
be
that's
specific.
absurd.
It should not.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Too
Yeah.
broad. Yeah.
yeah.
Be
If-
specific.
We'll cross that bridge when it
If
comes.
everyone's pick isn't a reality TV, like what are you even doing?
Yeah.
That was actually the first thing I thought of, and then I
Yeah,
saw.
of course.
like,
Everyone has their like trashy go-to reality TV show.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, you're right, man.
turn off my brain for a while.
And I'm gonna be slightly strict about like some things. Like if it's like a good, well-received thing and you're just like, oh, it's my guilty pleasure. No, I'm not having.
I'm
it.
with that. Yeah.
I'm not
I'll
having
be
it.
right behind you.
Okay.
All right. Let's determine the draft order here. Clark, I'm just gonna have you do this anyway.
Okay.
You should be able to share your screen. Pull up the randomizer.
Sure. I
Al, since
enabled?
this was your idea. Yeah, you should be enabled. I'm an enabler. Al, give us the order in which he should input our names into this list.
Ooh, I came prepared, ready for this, but Al, if
Well,
you
Give
want
it,
to
give it to Ian.
Oh,
Give it to
Okay,
Ian.
all right,
I,
hand off.
I chose the category. Let
All
him.
right, go.
All right, just because in honor of opening day for baseball,
Yeah.
I
Oh.
did most likely to least likely hit a dinger. All right,
gosh.
so I have
You're gonna
one,
hurt feelings also during this.
one Clark,
No way.
Mm-mm.
2 Luke, 3 Al, Ian, 4 Rossi, 5.
Yeah, let's do a home run
Rossi,
derby.
send the
We're
video of you
doing a
hitting
home
that
run derby in
baseball.
Colorado.
no, this is messed up. I think I'm way too high.
I play for base hits. It's all right.
I played lacrosse, so I feel like I'm right where I should be.
No, it's
in the
fair.
middle.
All right, let's see.
I cannot hit dingers.
I
So
was a
Bro.
triple all-star though. So.
Oh, it looks like this is the right order that it was should have been.
Hey.
Like I feel like you'd be a great first baseman.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Look,
That's not
Clark's-
hitting a dinger though.
Clark's got catcher / first base written all over him.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, you
Um,
should see him. You should see him at the plate, man. Guy's dirty.
I got
Hitting is way different from catching a ball.
I don't know the
All right, yeah,
analytics.
we got Rossi, Al,
Catcher.
Clark, Luke, Ian.
I don't know the
Rossi, what
analytics.
pick?
Yeah, I don't know the analytics of a 5-person draft.
We have no data.
We don't have any
Ugh.
data on this. Matt Cole, I need you on that. Give me the 4 spot.
Mm.
It's close to the 3 I could get.
Hmm.
I'm next.
I don't remember honestly. Yeah.
Rossi, Al,
You
Clark,
just as
Luke,
close.
Ian.
Yeah,
I'll take number 2.
Mm-hmm. This dude's already dominating this draft. Holy crap. Yeah,
I'll go right smack in the middle.
really?
Yep.
You're gonna twist my arm like okay.
Who's
Uh,
next? Is it Ian or Luke?
Me.
Oh,
God, I don't know. I'm bad at the one.
1 or
but
5, Chief.
let me look at my board real quick.
Lakeland Flying Tigers. Guilty pleasure.
I'll go 5.
Ooh,
Mm.
And
Ian with
What
the
you
1
got
seed.
here? All right, Ian.
All right.
You gonna
Ian.
take? He already took his first round pick.
You're on the clock.
Yeah.
hot dog, mac and
Hot dogs
cheese,
and popcorn.
salad, and popcorn. I like they threw the salad in there. That was really healthy.
Yeah.
We ate hot dogs.
Can I
You
say-
can eat salad also.
very underrated component to a salad that I've been doing almost every time, beets.
Yeah, I'm a huge beat guy.
Eat
Love
salad.
beets. Pickled beets.
Right, Dwight
Yeah.
Schrute.
Not a good pleasure though, is it?
And also, Rossi, low-key, one of my favorite parts about this podcast.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the second most listened to podcast. So this is like a dream come true for me to be on it. Is you putting in the NFL draft?
Oh, yeah, you have to.
talk. That's one of my favorite tunes in the
Yeah.
world.
If we did a sound effect or like sound bit draft, that's the top pick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Followed closely by the.
All right. I have some pretty absurd things on my list that I'm not worried about anyone taking, but I do have one that is somewhat shocking. I think maybe someone could take it, so I'll do it first.
Mhm.
And that's for my movies.
Oh.
Jeez, so you guys hear that dog barking in the back?
No,
Okay.
had no clue.
Oh, you're
Good,
perfect.
good. Is Netflix original cheesy rom-coms is the genre I wanted to take, but if I have to narrow it down, I'll do To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
To all of the boys, I'm not gonna write the whole thing out.
All of the boys.
I don't know about you guys, but
Was it well
Like,
received by critics?
well,
No,
if I'm
No.
watching with a girlfriend,
Yeah, that's the
super
perfect
easy
pick.
because I could pretend like, oh, I'm doing you a favor. Like
Yeah.
we're not gonna watch sports tonight. We'll watch this like rom-com, but like low-key,
It's all for you.
Is
I
anybody? Yeah,
love that.
I know what you're talking about. Never seen
Humble
it.
girlfriend brag, dude.
Yeah. Whoa.
I might watch that tonight. We'll see. I
I'll
think
have to.
has anyone else seen that particular one or
No.
like watched any of
No.
those?
I wish.
I've scrolled
They're
past it.
so bad, but there's a lot of on Netflix.
Oh, Netflix.
So you could. Has anyone seen it?
No.
No,
All right, man. Maybe
it's all right.
maybe could have had it later.
Oh, no one-
I
no
wasn't
sense in
taking
ale?
all the. What was it?
Sorry.
All the boys I've loved before. All
Yeah,
right.
let me Google to make sure that's even what's going on.
It is.
Yeah, I
looked
looked it up.
It's
That
legit.
is a thing.
Good, good.
That is a thing.
All right, Al. You got to follow that up.
For me, I'm going with one of my miscellaneouses right away. And this is a general one, but it is just canceling, bailing, calling in sick, like just like,
Okay.
yo, that doctor's appointment I was supposed to go to? Nope.
Okay,
Oh,
canceling
I'm supposed
plans.
to meet up with you at a bar? Nope. You know
You
what?
like that.
Sad about it, but goddamn, do you feel good just sitting on
Yeah.
that?
Canceling plans. Canceling plans
Taking
is
bailing as my number one.
bailing. You want it to be?
Yeah, bailing or like
Okay, bailing.
canceling on plans.
You derive pleasure from that.
I do. Yeah,
That's wild.
it's like there's actually a John Mulaney bit about it, which I do relate to hard, where he says it's like heroin in terms of instant pleasure. It's just
Yeah.
like all
And
these
he's
things
a-
I do, I don't have to do them anymore.
Yeah.
But you
John
feel
Mulaney is a drug addict. So
yeah, he is. He
He
is. He
knows.
wouldn't know about that.
Yeah.
But it's just like instant relief, but also a lot of you're letting a lot of people down.
No wonder he's not coming to Colorado, guys.
Yeah, I've already learned a lot about you, dude. You're a dirtbag.
Yeah. You could definitely
Hey, I
come.
said I feel guilty about it at least.
That's
I like
okay.
Okay.
As long as you got both.
I like
That's a
that.
good big cat pick too.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely been on a PMT episode.
Yeah.
Not that this is anything like any episode of anything that Barcel's ever done.
Yeah, I was
before.
gonna say, what do you? This is everything here is an original thought.
Always is.
Okay.
I just realized I'm sandwiched between Clark and Luke. That's no fun.
Wait, let's get them loose.
It's time. Get big.
All right. I'm going to I could take Rossi's TV right off the bat.
Yes.
I know I could, but I don't want to because it's not my guilty pleasure.
Good.
Good.
I'm gonna go with I'll probably go with TV here. And I'm gonna just go ahead and take Too Hot to Handle.
Oh, good one. Really
Guilty
good.
pleasure.
Hot to handle. Is it?
I've watched it on not my Netflix account just because I was so guilty.
That's pretty good.
Is it like the number 2? Like Too Fast, Too Furious?
Two TOO2.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like a Too Fast, Too Furious type.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's what they should have done for season 2, though.
Right.
Yeah, you got to think so.
Maybe they did.
That's a good pick. I never watched that one, but I watched similar shows. Yeah, it's guilty pleasure stuff.
Yep.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna go TV too. TV as well, rather.
Dang.
Just get off the board. I don't know if I'm assuming this is what Clark thought I was gonna take. I don't know for sure, but my guilty pleasure channel is TLC, and it's 1,000-Pound Sisters.
That was a lock.
Give me Amy and Tammy Slayton. Sadly, one of them just got divorced after having their second child. I was heartbroken. But
Lots
yeah,
of prayers, T's and P's.
that's my show. That's my show. 1,000-Pound Sisters.
As soon as you said, I don't think anyone's taken any of mine, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of
Really?
it. So it's
Al,
two
you?
women. Two women.
you guessed the premise.
That's a show that exists.
This is a show that exists. They don't both weigh 1,000 pounds, but combined they weigh 1,000 pounds.
They're
Oh,
both like over
God.
600 pounds.
Yeah,
at
one of
point.
them got the whatever surgery. The other one hasn't. It's trash TV.
You just watch it to make yourself feel better.
Yeah, obviously there's like a similar show that one's kind of like that I also could have picked, but yeah, I love it.
Mhm.
I only heard of it from Rossi was the one that introduced me to it. It's really fascinating. A lot of good research has been made. You know what I'm saying? All right, is it my pick?
Yeah, you're up.
Dude,
Two picks.
TV and movies, holy crap, they're getting ripped off the board so fast.
And a miscellaneous.
I'm gonna go miscellaneous. I'm like Al. He's been dominating so far, so I'm gonna follow him. I'm gonna go with something simple, but man, oh dude, it's kind of the same way Al was talking, and dude, it's so pleasurable. Oh man, it feels so good. Give me procrastinating, dude. There's nothing like it. Knowing that you have to do something, you feel sick, but just like the comfort of the couch is increased by about 5,000.
Yeah.
Yep. I haven't done my taxes yet.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
So many.
When money's involved, I'm a little different, but yeah, procrastination is my middle name. I feel that.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Thanks. Kind of chalky, but
Hey,
it's a guilty pleasure for me, you know. And then I might go another miscellaneous here
oh man.
just to clean up, man. Why not clean up?
Wow.
I think I'm going to just because I love doing this. I'm gonna go with sleeping in. Nothing like it, man. Nothing like knowing you don't have to get up in the morning to go somewhere, whether it's work,
Is that
school,
procrastinating?
whatever it
Is that procrastinating?
I'd also say if you don't have anything to do,
Right. It's
about it,
almost yeah.
sleeping late. Oh, like if I'm like
No, sleeping in late is incredible.
snoozing, if I'm snoozing, that's a different.
Yes.
I remember the last
Snoozing.
time I slept past 8, so I can't
Really?
really.
All
Oh
right.
jeez.
I don't remember the last time I got up before 8.
Take that, Luce.
Think about how good that would feel though. Tomorrow.
Yeah, that time change is gonna mess you up in Hawaii, man. You're gonna be up at 2.
Oh god, yeah.
You're
Going
toast. You're toast.
Nice.
Uh,
So
Good chalky picks.
two freaking bears off the board.
It's me,
I
bro.
almost thought they were like 2. I just was like, I'm not gonna take them.
Everyone likes those things.
Yeah.
It's a great
Critically,
thing.
critically renowned sleeping in. No, that's good. Oh, I'm back up now. Crap. Okay.
Come on, Ross.
Give me some good.
I'm gonna go food and drink.
Okay.
This is something that I eat quite often. A lot of people think it's weird. When I go to the drive-thru and I see those golden arches, there's one thing on their menu that's better than everything else, and it's the filet of fish sandwich.
What? I almost puked up my hot dog.
That is. I didn't realize we were doing the hot takes draft. That's the best
Yeah.
thing in the McDonald's menu.
Oh
To
boy.
be fair, I love fish. And I've never even had the fish fillet.
It's got a half a slice of cheese, tartar sauce, and the bun is something different about the bun. It's like extra soft. I don't know. I think it's so good. You maybe throw some fries on top of it. That's all I'm saying.
Filet o fish.
Wow.
I told you I'm having weird picks.
Yeah, no.
I agree with what you're saying that I was never taking filet of fish.
I didn't want to just take McDonald's or fast food. I want to take a specific item.
No, totally. I don't have one.
That's the
All
weird-
mine are very specific.
Well, yeah, that you kind of took away my food thing. So this is walking away because I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do now.
Mm-hmm.
That's on me.
All right. Okay. I'm probably gonna go with a miscellaneous here then. And I'm gonna take I'm gonna take conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good about not believing them, but it's just fun to see what's out
Oh.
there.
I 100% agree.
It's fun to see what some people believe and took time to make a YouTube video about.
Yeah.
I don't even feel guilty. It's just pleasure.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite one, Clark?
Jeez. I love me a good JFK conspiracy theory.
I'm a moon landing guy for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Stanley Kubrick directed it.
Yeah, that's all right. What's going on at Denver International Airport?
Oh yeah, that's a weird one too, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Andy,
There's some
Denver?
occult things going on.
Don't they have like underground tunnels and stuff?
That's what they say.
I
I've
don't
never
know.
seen them.
Ian's getting quiet, dude.
You guys heard the one about what's the biggest like country music star? Garth Brooks being a serial killer?
Yes, I think I have.
I haven't.
Way. Dude, I'm
Better
starting
believe
to
I'm
feel
gonna look it
guilty.
up though.
Check that one
Yeah.
out.
Or the
Apparently, like a bunch of people just go missing at a bunch of his shows like all the time, and they're just like people are convinced it's actually him just like murdering people.
I'm
also
looking
like
it up.
the Avril Lavigne one, where Avril Lavigne died and her twin sister has been like
Yep.
living out her
Yep,
life.
yep. I remember that.
That's just like a cheap ripoff of the Paul McCartney one, though, right? Paul
Yeah.
Same thing for
died
him.
assisted by
There's
their-
plenty of so and so died but didn't die, whatever.
Damar Hamlin. That
Damar
one,
Hamlin, yep.
Oh gosh.
that one was crazy. I
Well,
won't
There you go.
further.
all right,
NBA and NFL being scripted.
so that's just facts.
True.
We'll
Yeah,
close that one.
that's not
How
even a
would I-
conspiracy.
How would I
boys.
lose any bets otherwise? It wouldn't make any sense.
All right, Al, what you got?
Me? All right. I'm going to take the first, I think, song or
Okay.
music off the board, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with "Call Me Maybe" Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, that's a really
Yep,
good.
it was on my board.
See, I didn't want to pick that because I knew that. I remember when that song first came out before it got big, and I was doing homework at my desk, and I had it on repeat, and I told my roommate, I was like, "This song is gonna blow up,"
Yeah.
and he didn't believe me. So
Okay, LeBron.
we made him. He bet me a big bag of chips.
What kind of chips?
That if that song
Different
ended up
colors?
being a pop sensation, I would get the chips, and if it didn't, he would. So we had to wait a while, but yeah, I just remember that.
It got
How
big.
good were those chips?
What's that?
Pretzels?
I think I got sour cream and onion
Cheez-Its.
chips, so those are chips. So yeah, good pick. I was thinking that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
I'd like 3 Carly Rae Jepsen backup songs also.
Really?
They're
I'll
all
get
good.
the
What's
new
the
album.
one- What's
I'm
the
a big-
Owl
I'm a big
City
Carly
song?
Rae.
Good time. Is that
Good
it?
time. Cut to the Feeling is a great one.
Yeah,
I don't know that one.
I don't know any
Oh,
of the deep
oh,
cut
Carly Rae.
songs. I always hated that it was Jepsen and not Jespin for some reason.
Yeah. It should be Jessup. I feel like.
Yeah. Whatever it is not right.
I agree.
CRJ.
right. Back to
Me.
back for you, Ian. On the turn.
Yeah, I don't want to get caught in the snake.
Good
I
ref.
think first one I'll go miscellaneous.
Jeez.
And I can't remember if I maybe heard this in a past episode. So if this sounds sort of familiar, do I get a redo and take another one? Because I don't want to.
In this,
Whatever you want to do.
yeah.
Maybe
50,
not.
50
Maybe
putt,
this is
go.
something I think about a lot. But getting away with really lame and small forms of stealing.
Ooh, that's really
So
good.
probably my favorite example is like asking for a water cup at like
Yeah.
Chipotle and then start putting water in, but then hit that lemonade button and get
Mhm.
that little
Yeah.
like lemon flavored water. So it's like the
Mhm.
smallest little things. Like
Petty theft. Petty
Anyone-
theft.
and I'm
anyone-
usually not eat that much of a dirtbag and actually get a full soda. It's usually literally just getting
Oh, wow.
lemonade.
Just a
water.
little taste.
Just realizing it's just like a dirtbag all of a sudden. Like, Jesus.
Not a full pib. Not a full pib. Just a little lemonade.
I don't know. Do you guys have I guess like not paying for parking when you're supposed to, getting away with it?
Oh,
Totally.
I get paranoid about that stuff, so I avoid that. But the
Bro,
get
if I
paranoid.
get away with it 10 times, then
The water
whenever
cup-
I
Oh,
get
yeah.
the ticket.
Like
Water cup.
campus parking's like $150 a semester, but if you get a ticket, it's like $30, and I'll get max 2 in a semester. So I mean,
Mhm.
you do the math.
No brainer.
You guys have other examples of that one?
of like cheating the system, kind of almost.
Yeah.
Cheating.
going to the local bank and I don't have any.
Sneaking 100.
No,
maybe
the
like
water thing is the perfect example.
yeah, when you go on like a Frontier flight and like you have a full backpack, you obviously
Oh,
don't pay for it. Yeah.
That's
I've
good.
kicked
First
the
one.
bag under my feet, and they haven't noticed.
Yeah, that's
We had a
good.
big bag. Yep. Oh, that's such a rush getting away with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good pick. Petty theft. Describe it.
And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with my other miscellaneous, which
Man,
that's the one I have the most for. So I will look forward to going over those in honorable mentions. But I do think, yeah, some of them I think are like ones that we'll all agree, sort of. So I didn't want to pick that. So it's my next pick is sneakily checking scores when I'm with my girlfriend or in other like, public settings. Like getting away with it, or at least thinking you're getting away with it.
that's good.
Like I've done fantasy drafts, or I have
Yeah.
bets, and I'm like somewhere where it's not appropriate to check a score. Like I'm at a
Church,
concert, and I'm
wedding.
supposed to be present, but like I just can't help.
He's at a field goal and he's got the da-da-da going off on his phone. Yeah.
Martini is now on the clock.
That's really
Oh yeah,
good.
Al, remember I said I was on it. I think I was my last 2 drafts. I was on a like first date for one and trying to do it, and I was like going to the bathroom and like texting Al.
Bro.
And then
I gotta pee again.
another one, I was high and at a concert.
Oh no! Did you win that league? How'd
That
the team-
was my
I did well in
first
that
time
too.
doing NBA fantasy in like 10 years, and I gave up after like 2 weeks.
I would say I have a hot take
My
about
team was
fantasy
awful.
more than once a week. Too much.
What'd you say, Al?
Fantasy that you got to check more than once a week. I'm so out on like baseball, basketball. Like there's too many games for me to do.
Football's perfect.
You
It's
can
a
only do a
perfect
weekly lock
situation.
on those. Like my hockey league, I do is weekly lock, which is nice.
Al, I gotta say, since you don't watch or listen to Part of My Take anymore, one thing I thought
free ads. No free
they're
ads.
doing is they're doing a fantasy baseball league, but they're letting one random AWL join their league.
Really?
They're originally gonna
Kind of rude of you to talk about another podcast on
A
We have
competitor.
direct competition with Barstool Sports.
what the hell. Is it me now?
Sure is.
All right. Miscellaneous are flying off the board, and I'm starting to get a little nervous because one of Ian's was pretty close to one of mine. So I'm gonna take cutting in line when you like see someone you know in a big line and you like do a little back cut and
Oh,
like
that's nice.
everyone knows that like you get those you feel that like heat on the
I
back.
can't do it.
You're like oh
You
man,
know I can't.
what? I'm gonna get this food or I'm gonna get into this theater or this event like a little earlier and like you take that heat for that pleasure and that's
Yes, dude.
guilt that I feel is
I went one time. I was at a concert and I was with some friends and people we didn't know were like, "Paul, over here," and let us in. And that felt double good. I was like, "Oh, okay."
What legends? Jeez,
We just made new friends.
Chaos.
That's Clark Marshall, third string on his spike ball team.
That's how I did it.
Dang, that's a good pick.
Dude, he's dominating, bro.
do you know about what I was referring to about Clark being not on an actual team but being like the
I have
backup?
heard.
It was Andrew and what's his name? Tucker?
Tucker,
Yep.
yeah.
Young blood.
That was a good setup.
Tucker Young.
Dang, is anyone taking food other than Rossi?
I got that
No.
fillet of fish.
Fillet of fish. Yep.
Give me that fillet of fish.
You made that fish.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of those are similar. So I may keep it just so Luke's probably not taking it. All right. I'm going to take, I guess, a movie. No. I'm gonna take a song just because it feels right. I'm gonna take this is truly like I could probably take some better ones, but this is truly like my guilty pleasure song. It's Catch Your Wave by Click 5. And you'll just have to go listen to it.
Catch Your Wave.
Yep.
Sounds like a guilty pleasure. I never heard it.
I feel like I haven't caught it yet.
Give it a listen.
I will after the show.
Check it out.
I say
We'll
play
put
it
together
right now.
another
What genre is it?
pop,
Pop. Okay.
boy
Yeah,
band
like
pop.
Pretty. Boy band pop. Okay.
Rossi, you'd probably know the song "Just the Girl" by them.
Yep.
That's
It's honestly a better one.
Ian, sing it.
Cause she's bittersweet.
Oh, that's them.
Off my feet. Yeah. Oh wow, you knew what I was talking.
Oh, that one. Okay. I thought this was like a new song.
Wait, I think you were thinking of a different song. Let's see.
Me?
I think you're thinking of Bittersweet by Big Head Tom.
No, that was right.
Was it?
Rossi was right. Yeah.
I was right.
That's just the girl. But I'm
You know that
same
Eagles
band.
game? Yeah, it's an older song, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Al wouldn't know. He's a baby.
Sounds like an early 2000 song to me. I'm looking this up.
Rossi, go.
Me? I don't want to go. Okay. Nobody's taking my music. Maybe it's gonna take my movie, but I doubt it. Miscellaneous. I only really have one. I'm trying to think of a second miscellaneous. I'll just take a movie. I watched this movie a lot when I was younger for some reason. It stars Sandra Bullock. It's called Miss Congeniality.
Nice.
Don't know what it was about it. Used to love it.
Pretty popular among
Is
critics.
it for like 14-year-old boys.
Kind of like
I've
Legally
never
Blonde.
seen it.
Can you
Same as
break down the
Legally Blonde.
demographics of it, Clark?
Yeah.
What was it? 14-year-old boy rating.
Yeah. I mean,
No, it's super embarrassing.
thank you. So was click 5.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Luke.
I might be bending the rules here on this music. If y'all think this
I'm gonna bend the rules a little bit too. I'll be honest.
okay, Ross, hey, let's team up, bro.
I might. Let's see how you bend the rules. I might do the same on my next pick.
All right. This is like I feel like this is a good guilty pleasure for me because just I'm a
Country music.
23-year-old dude, yeah, from Tennessee. I don't know. But I'm gonna just go with One Direction. I don't know if that counts.
Nope.
Bro, that can't be guilty pleasure. Me liking a boy band, a European boy band, that's
I feel like everyone likes them though.
I'm torn because I was talking about this at work. So it was like, mine's probably Harry Styles. I'm like, Harry Styles is like the most famous person in the world right now, right?
yeah.
One Direction's a
It
little
feels
bit
like
better.
they're way too popular to.
I think if you pick, I don't
I
know.
think
Rossi likes them.
I'm
it
not
plays.
vetoing. I'm not vetoing.
I think it plays.
I'm not vetoing.
That's
Clark-
okay. I'll
Clark's
allow it.
vetoing. Ian, you vetoing?
No,
Popcorn
but
and chips.
I think a lot of comments are going to be like, "What? One Direction isn't a guilty pleasure."
Yeah.
Hey, he's gonna lose the vote then.
Dude.
Fair enough.
it's almost you'd almost be fortunate if we veto it.
Yeah.
I'm not vetoing.
You're not getting last, Luke. I am. So you can take it if you want it.
Oh, I don't know. You still
That's
haven't
a
heard.
guilty pleasure for me. I remember singing "What Makes You Beautiful" in the hot tub with my friend.
Do you want that song
Back in-
specifically, or do you want just One Direction?
Actually, I think that plays because there was other songs that I had that like were along
It's
the
gonna
same
be popular. Like "Call Me Maybe" is obviously a popular song.
a popular song, but no one's like
Yeah.
the musical masterpiece, you know.
Yeah. Charlie Ray might.
Fair.
I'll give you One Direction.
Okay, and
I'll
do
allow it.
do that old album cover of them.
Give me a
I'll-
picture of you in the hot tub, and then
Okay, and then for movie,
yeah.
I
Toy Story.
love this movie, and this might be. I mean, this could be along those same lines where it's like, all right, that's just popular, but give me The Notebook, dude. That's a guilty pleasure. I probably watched that movie
Video
5
rom-com.
times in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I got to watch it once a year, dude.
I've never seen it.
I only saw it for the first time probably a year ago.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Pretty sure I cried.
Dude, I cry every time.
Oh, it's sad for sure.
Yeah.
Luke.
Anything that can make me feel emotions, dude, sign me up.
Okay. Makes you feel a little guilty, a little bit of pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Luke.
cry at
Luke's
like
got all these bangers.
that.
Yeah. Luke's just picking most popular things people like right now. Favorite boy band, favorite rom-com, favorite thing to do in the morning.
Yeah.
All right. Bear with me here. This is bending the rules for music. I kind of am gonna pick a genre, but it's more specific. I would like to take pop punk remixes of songs.
Can I get an example, please?
Okay, so there's an entire album. There's 5 albums. Pop goes punk. So it'll be any song you could think of. That's What I Like by Bruno Mars, like a pop punk screamo version of it. There'll be Since You've Been Gone by A Day to Remember. There'll be in a whole Disney album, Disney Goes Heavy, and it'll be like screamo Disney music. Is that too broad?
I like those.
Dude, I do too.
I like
I
them,
think-
but that's why I feel like I should have been able to have
So you're gonna take a specific song, maybe?
rom com like on its own.
That's fair. That's fair. So I can go more specific. Oh, now I gotta pick a specific one. Okay, I'm gonna wait.
Or we
then.
just let Ian have the whole genre.
Yeah, you can
Netflix rom com.
I'm definitely gonna be bending the rules probably harder than that. It's coming up. I'm not gonna. I'm
I
not
can
gonna-
have that. I'll let Ian have Netflix rom com.
What do I get out of this trade?
You get
Yeah,
Call Me
When do
Maybe.
me and Al get to bend the rules?
Yeah, what the hell?
You guys vote.
No, I'm cool with it.
I'm allowing it.
All right, it plays.
So like my pick and his pick.
Yeah.
What's Rossi's pop punk remix?
Well, pop punk remix.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I definitely didn't
That
want.
doesn't seem that guilty.
Really? Listening to like Under the Sea screamo version.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
all. As long as Ian says Netflix rom-coms, I think it's cool.
yeah.
I think that's specific enough to
Oh,
where
for
it's
sure. Yeah. Yes.
yeah. That's definitely specific enough.
You can even say like bad Netflix show.
Terrible.
Mhm.
I mean, they're all
terrible.
bad. They're all bad. There's no good ones.
Real
I think
quick,
so.
Al, I wore this for you, baby.
I remember that. That was that like the second time
Biketoberfest.
we met. What year was that? 2014.
That's when we became friends. We met each other before that, but this is when we actually became
True.
true friends.
Who would you
Man.
play in that tournament?
Cole Parker.
Oh, that's
Clark
right.
Strong.
That was back when me and Mike played together.
Yeah. Manchester.
And chest hair.
Yeah, Manchester United.
Great name.
All right, Clark,
Okay.
get me off the clock. I'm sorry about that last pick. I didn't mean to blow this whole thing up.
Jeez. Guess I'll go with food. I've done this often enough, and every time after I like am somewhat embarrassed and not happy I did it. So I'm gonna go with eating a whole pizza.
Nice.
That's good. That's yeah.
Dang. That's impressive.
Probably gonna do that later.
That's honestly very impressive.
What's your
Never
go-to?
done that, Luce?
What's your go-to
No
chain
way.
pizza? What's your go-to chain pizza?
Go to type of pizza?
Chain pizza.
Oh, chain pizza. Probably. There's a Domino's like very close. That's probably what I get the most, but I like Papa John's the best.
Papa John's. Maybe if I had Hungry Howie's, I would like that, but
Howie's goes.
Rossi, what do you like?
National, probably Hungry Howie's. Is that national? I don't know.
Never.
First time I ever had is when I moved here. So
Jets is the best, but I don't know if Jets is national really.
okay, name a fast food pizza place.
Domino's.
Okay. We're talking Domino's. We're talking Pizza Hut. We're
I thought
talking.
Hungry Howie's was national. It's not me.
Maybe it is.
Little Caesars national?
Let me look
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
How do you spell Howie's?
Is that your favorite?
No, but I love it hot and ready.
Howie, Howie. Is that what you asked?
Sounds like it's
Yeah.
not an East Coast
Yeah,
thing.
close one
what
is-
about Snappy Tomato? Do you have that, Rossi?
Ooh, I love Snappy Tomato. Yeah, I got one down the street.
There's not one in the state of Massachusetts.
There you go.
I was gonna say we're all from, or no, Ian, you're in Colorado, aren't you? If you were in Hawaii when you're recording this, it'd be pretty sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, Ian, do better next time,
You
dude.
should probably pack for that trip soon too.
Oh fuck! I still have to do laundry.
All right, Al, what you got for us?
Eating a whole
All
pizza.
This is where I felt really strong with my first couple picks. This is where I might fall off the rails here. I'm between picking a TV show and a movie. But now you guys going this genres route really has loop here. All right, you know what? Categorize this how you will. How do we feel about like true crime documentaries and like serial killer documentaries, like that type of stuff? I think they're pretty popular, but
It
also
feels like that's in right now.
Yeah, I think
like
that's a
super
thing.
in.
That's like 2 in, I think.
okay. That's
think you can go
that's
to.
fair. That's fair. But as long as we can all agree, like when you're super fascinated by it, like you do feel a little like
I mean, yeah.
as a human. All right, I won't pick that. I'll go movies, and I'm gonna go with one of in my opinion, funniest but worst like Christmas movies of all time, and it's Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah,
That movie is
that's a good pick.
I've never
horrific.
seen it.
But
That's a good pick.
God
That's a good
damn,
pick.
is it awesome?
That's one where he's really fat at the beginning.
He's really fat in the beginning, and he's like
Yeah.
he comes back, and I want to say Anna Faris is in it too.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
a pop star or something. It's a
Yeah, that plays.
What's your earliest memories of it? I think that's how these things kind of become.
Yeah,
I think
nostalgia
I think-
definitely plays in.
me and my brothers watching it and just like laughing really hard at like fat Ryan Reynolds singing. Ryan Reynolds wearing a
Yeah.
fat singing, and like Anna Faris, like just there's a person named Darla, and she just goes Darla all the time. It's hilarious. I love that movie.
Yeah, that plays into this perfectly, I think.
Is it me? Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Yeah, Al, just like you, I feel like I'm being like falling off the rails a little bit here. And like none of these are you picked, so doesn't really matter where I go with next.
Nobody's
But,
still.
this one, I definitely feel like I can take the genre just because I know that no one's gonna take it, and it's just so absurd. So this right here could be the worst pick in GOATCast history.
That's a
But
steep.
for my song / music, I'm gonna say nursery songs. Reason being, I've worked with adults with disabilities, children with disabilities, so I hear it a lot, and it's those songs. They're so catchy. Like I don't know if you've heard like the Kaboomers, but they do all like the classics, like nursery songs and
I
like
don't know the Kaboomers. But
peanut songs.
It's an
I'm
elite
not
name.
familiar with their
Well,
work.
it's basically like when you have a kid and then you sneaky like watching Paw Patrol and
Yeah,
this stuff
yeah,
Sure.
like
yeah.
on. It's like
Nursery
I
song.
drop off this like client, right? Like that someone with disabilities that like, they enjoy listening to it and it's like appropriate for them. But then no one's in the car and I'm like,
Just let it roll.
I'm gonna throw that party song
Run it back.
it's
Huh.
stuck in my head.
Yeah.
So
I'll definitely allow that.
I can take that whole just nursery songs, we'll call
I
it.
think.
I will. I don't love you like trying to get pity votes by talking. All right, I'm a couples and family therapist. I work with children who have
Yeah.
some of the worst things in the
They
world.
really wanted me to pick this.
Vote for me too, dude. Like, what? We didn't need the sob story, bro.
It worked.
My winnings go to
the
charity.
listeners are when they vote, they're not gonna know that part.
I
though.
know. I was
Yeah.
joking.
Were you?
Thanks.
What's your favorite one? You have a favorite?
Well, I've had one stuck in my head all day, so that's kind of where this came from.
Okay, that's fair.
But we would play it when we were doing adapted PE, and anytime it's cleaning up, it goes like, now it's time to clean up. Now it's time to clean up. We had a lot of fun, but now that it's done, now it's time to. I mean,
I like
banger.
it. I like it.
It's a banger.
They have
And
any
it's got a
remix-
nice lesson in there.
They have any
And then
remixes of that?
you start doing different ones, like now it's time to drink up and like
Yeah, pack up.
pick up your own PG-13 version.
Time to, do your taxes.
Right, so I've used my song. I still have food and TV.
Oh, me too, Ian. We're so similar.
That's similar. All right, yeah, I think the one I wanted to do, I'll just save it for honorable mention because, like I said, Rossi kind of took that one for me a little bit, and I want to be unique with my list. So I'm gonna say this is a dessert that my mom introduced me to when I was young, and I still like doing every now and then, and that is having ice cream on top of a Eggo waffle.
Yo,
That sounds gas.
that sounds
I don't
so
know if you're,
good.
Sounds good.
usually chocolate.
Chocolate.
But despite my 8 hot dog fiasco last night, I typically do like to eat pretty healthy. But
You
yeah,
should have taken that specific meal, I think.
it's a little
He
ice cream on waffle.
probably
Haven't
wasn't very
tried it.
pleased.
You gotta try it.
What kind of waffle? Chocolate chip waffle or just plain?
I don't think I've ever done it that wasn't just an Eggo.
But
like
I
a
mean,
plain
like
Eggo,
you want the
but-
chocolate chip ones? Or
I
just-
go buttermilk.
That might be like too much.
Okay, that's fair. Whipped cream?
Yes.
Okay.
When it's there.
Sprinkles.
Hot fudge?
Does anyone have sprinkles in their house? We have our own sprinkles.
No, me neither.
We're like my parents' house, yeah, but not like
Sprinkles aren't in the budget.
Dude.
Ian, I was gonna take something ice cream related, which just I think shows how similar we are. I will
Take 8 hot dogs instead.
I will refrain and take hot dog. No, I'm kidding. I will go with something that I'll order even out at like a somewhat nicer restaurant with a little bit of shame in my eyes as an appetizer, and that is mozzarella sticks. They hit so well, but goddamn are they so unhealthy, and just like give me some fried cheese.
Fried
and-
cheese stick.
Yeah, like I'll be at like a restaurant where I feel comfortable enough ordering a steak like medium rare and like give me some of those mozzarella sticks though before that. So That's what I'm
Yeah.
going with for my my
Word.
food selection.
Have you guys seen those videos where it's like reframing foods like that, where it's like, oh, do you want to eat 12 tortillas? It's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like,
That
oh, how
messed
about if
me
I
up.
fry them? Yeah.
Yeah.
messed
Oh
Same
my
thing with
God.
mozzarella. It's like, oh, you want to eat 6 cheese sticks?
Blocks of cheese. Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
that's so good. Yeah.
That one's definitely like relative to your situation, like you said, right? Like if you're at drive through getting mozzarella sticks, whatever, you're just being a pig anyway. But yeah, if you're at a steakhouse or something, and they got
Yeah, exactly.
That's me.
Or like a nice Italian restaurant, like not an Italian restaurant where like the place where they even call it like fried mozzarella. And
mozzarella.
why are
Yeah.
you trying to pretty this up? Like I'm about to
Yeah.
be. This is all going in the garbage hole that is my mouth. So like,
You guys have the like chicken tenders and fries exclusive like phase when you were like 10 to
I was always
14.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, definitely.
My parents
I feel
kind of
everyone
like
did.
were like, don't order off a kids menu type. So I
Same.
don't really did.
that's sophisticated.
same as I talk about ordering mozzarella
I'll
sticks.
say I do it now. I'm addicted to fast food, but
Yeah.
Like you said, you did have that.
Yeah, I feel like everyone, I don't know. I was definitely pickier, and then one day I was just like, I'm just gonna start trying everything.
Luke, you a
Good day.
vegetable guy?
Me? Fried
No.
vegetables.
If you deep fry it.
Deep
All right.
fried, I'll say it.
Okay, I'm up. I'm gonna save my movie because y'all already have movies.
And genre.
So my last miscellaneous. All right, I'm gonna take. Oh, these are pretty guilty. I've got some guilty ones.
Do
I'm gonna say, like deep cleaning, like a hoarder house, or like a nasty detailing video of a car where like the car is just awful.
I love Hoarders, the show.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go with like I guess hoarders.
Watching
Yeah.
videos.
Or like hoarding videos, or like just like in a similar way to 1,000-Pound Sisters. It's just like, wow,
Right,
there are a lot of
some
people that
be messed
maybe
up.
I'm not that awful.
That is
Yeah.
Clark. That is absolutely what guilty pleasures are all about. Like, let me watch something so awful to watch that it makes me feel like I'm a better
Somehow in a twisted way.
Yeah, like people who watch like the zip pop and stuff.
Oh, yep.
No. Ugh.
Yep, that's on my list.
That found it into like my TikTok algorithm for like 3 days, but I was scrolling too fast through it that it disappeared. And thank God, I was like,
There you go. No.
Yeah, dude, there's jump scares, dude. There's jump scares in there.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm up here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have left?
I have both miscellaneous left.
Wow.
This one, this is the first one I thought of. It's just something I like to do. This is podcast related. It's listening to Dungeons and Dragons walkthrough podcasts.
Hell yeah.
Very
Fair
guilty. Very
Yeah.
nerdy. Listening to people play D&D.
Dude, I've listened to a Dungeons and Dragons podcast before. It's awesome.
It's like a story. It's like a book on tape, right?
Which one have you listened to?
One of them just you meet in a tavern, I think. There's a few, and they go
Free
deep.
advertisement. Wow.
The Adventure Zone.
No, there's one that's like dad themed. It's pretty funny actually.
Oh, Mike White watched that one. The Adventure Zone. I'd recommend it to everyone.
I think I talked to Mike White about it.
Yeah, it got turned into graphic novels and was being turned into like a TV show. It's like
What?
times best time selling graphic novels. It's legit good.
Adventure Zone. I'm looking that up.
Yeah,
That
Has
sounds like
everyone
bullshit.
played Dungeons and Dragons here? I've never.
I have played a couple times with Livonia Roundnet guys, and I was like, "Ooh, this is fun." So I like fun podcast, but I haven't played. I only played like twice, and it was a long time ago.
I've never had the chance.
good pick.
Me neither. I need a dungeon master.
That's the thing. I don't know one.
Mhm.
I've DM'd for some of our friends around here before.
Really? Let's do it on Zoom.
It's a lot of work. And
I'm not creative enough to do that.
Yes, you are, Ross.
ChatGPT it.
ChatGPT, yes.
Oh, true.
I bet it could be. Be
All
my
right,
dungeon
who's
master.
up?
It's you, Luke.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna go with this like God, this brings some real shame, man. I'm afraid to like walk around my loved ones whenever I have this with me. This is a food, dude. And this is like guilty in so many different ways. First off, I don't even want to be seen eating it. But second off, I definitely don't want to be seen carrying it to the cash register. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go with Lunchables, dude. I'm embarrassed, man. I feel like a child. I like
No.
hide it. I'll hide it under some other stuff. Like, I got a carton of eggs, put the Lunchables under it.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm
I
ashamed.
was never allowed to eat them.
Dude,
What's your favorite one, Luke?
I'm a big pizza guy. Pepperoni pizza.
To this day?
Dude, I'll eat one cold right now.
Oh no!
I'll two bite that thing.
The little stick, it's so gross.
That
Dude,
sauce.
it's nasty. I looked up a picture, that ham and cheese, dude. I can't believe I used to eat
The
that.
like
Oh,
clear, like
That
the-
is something.
yeah, the ham is disgusting.
That white
So
ham.
guilty, dude. So guilty. Oh, with so much pleasure.
But yeah, the Capri Sun and the little candy.
Yeah, little crunch bar in there. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, dude.
I liked there was this frozen dinner one that reminded me of that with like a penguin on it as a kid.
Yes, quiz,
Kids
quiz,
Lean cuisine, or
Kid
wait,
cuisine. Kid cuisine.
kids
Kid
cuisine,
cuisine.
Yeah.
kids cuisine.
Yeah,
Those
Yeah,
are like a little step up.
Mashed potatoes.
Yep.
bro. Those
They have,
things
like,
are
the-
so gross.
The
I
muffin
can't.
baked into the thing and the
Oh, gosh, make me cringe. Okay, and then for TV, this I don't know. I feel like this is tough to sell to you guys because I know some of you guys enjoy the show and so do I. But like whenever I talk about it to other people, I do get kind of ashamed because they're like, "Oh, that show's still on." I'm gonna go with Survivor. I know it's kind of cliche, and I know we all
I have to veto that, dude. Come on.
what?
How is that a guilty pleasure?
Bro, people are like, "Why do you watch that? That is so embarrassing."
No,
it's I mean
No?
it's like
Veto.
well, it's still like a CBS like primetime television show.
it's been on for freaking 23 years.
I guess.
I see why it plays, but I don't think it does.
Yeah, maybe in 2000 it would have been like something that was super hype, but like,
Yeah, it used to be a nerdy thing, but now it's like so mainstream.
That's interesting because I don't think I do agree with Luke that I don't think most people watch it, but I also don't think most people shame it, if that makes sense.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it's shameable.
Ooh.
really? Okay. Well, I'm talking to the wrong people about it then. I don't, nobody likes it around me, dude. I'll nerd out about it all day. All right. TV
Sorry,
show,
Luke.
it's not that.
You can't have One Direction and Survivor and The Notebook.
That's actually Clark. That is very well phrased.
Dude, I'm just telling my closest friends on a Zoom call that I like that stuff, dude. You think I'm going
You're known
around
as
with
the
a
survivor.
poster?
You're just the survivor guy, Luke. That's your brand.
Bro, I wish, man. God, okay. I don't even have another TV show.
There's plenty.
Pleasure.
Just give me
While
a-
you're thinking, Al, have you seen the Celtics score now?
Yeah, Giannis isn't playing anymore, and he's at 26 points.
Oh,
So-
he's not-
Wait, did the
5.
Bucks come back or the
I think
Celtics
I'm
blow
gonna
them out?
just give me an anime, Luke.
Anime?
Luke, you can have a Family Guy.
The anime is like so overhyped. Dude, can I take Family Guy?
No, Simpsons fell off after season 12, so I think you probably should just take that.
Let's see. I'll go with
Game of Thrones post season 8 or 6.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you said the Game of Thrones season finale, series
Yeah.
finale, I'd be like, yeah, that's you feel like that. That
I
takes.
love it.
let's go with dude, I feel like they're all so popular. I don't know any TV shows.
Yes, you do, Luke.
What do I watch? Dude, I watch like the most generic stuff.
Maybe a show when you were a kid that was you were embarrassed to watch, like you watch it privately.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play off kind of what Ian said. I mean, I like watching Coco Melon. I'll watch it with my
Okay, there we go.
my
Cocomelon.
girlfriend's nephew. Does that count? I mean, that show's so popular.
Yeah, and that show stinks. Yeah, it's a good
Bro,
pick.
what? Dude, when his
Great
dad
pick.
went God mode on the basketball court,
It's so creepy. That's a great pick.
give me Coco Melon, I guess. It's the most popular show on Netflix every week. It's
That's because there's millions of children watching it.
God, dude, I go so chalk. I'll
That's
take
sad
Coco.
that kids are not watching like Nickelodeon these days.
I know, it's bad.
Dude, I did watch DuckTales today for the first time. It was actually so good.
DuckTales. Was
You
that
watched
first?
what?
Were we talking about the theme song to that and you guys didn't know it? Yeah, right?
Is that PBS?
No,
I
it's
don't
Disney.
know. It's Disney now, but I don't know where.
Yeah,
It would...
I feel like way
I feel like
back.
you're thinking Dragon Tales, Ian, which was a
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
DuckTales, yeah.
DuckTales been Disney. It's
Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales was cool. All right, I'm up here.
Mm-hmm.
Last miscellaneous, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All my stuff is like really nerdy. I don't think buying Legos is guilty pleasure enough, but is going to the Lego store count?
I think that plays.
Bro, that is so.
I think
That's so
I think
good.
that's good enough.
I like
Either.
that.
I know what 30-year-old man, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
One of my miscellaneous honorable mentions was buying Pokemon cards in public.
See, I was thinking about doing that, but like, look, I got like a shelf of just Legos on my thing right
The
now.
Legos, I think Legos plays because it's not. I mean,
Legos are
Yeah.
adult. There's like a, I mean, that's popular with everybody now, but like, I think going
Right.
to a Lego store.
I do think as we more and more creep closer to like father age,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
becomes less guilty pleasure. But
But
as,
I'm in the bad range where it's weird.
yeah,
Oh,
It's the guy with that mustache in the Lego store looking at.
a guy coming in riding a bike for one just bought some Legos.
Legos.
Where's his child?
Was that show any good? Is that still on? The one with
Lego Masters with Will Arnett?
Yeah, Will Arnett. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. Corny. Just like most talk or game shows.
No, I think I played. So you want going in the Lego store? Or
Going to the Lego store. Like I was in Louisville this past weekend and I had a day off and I just like drove around, went to a mall and like found a Lego store. I was like, I'm going there.
Did you buy anything?
No. Almost.
That's
But then they're like
embarrassing.
$800.
Yeah, the fact that you're looking it up instead of it just like being there,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's definitely going, but you're actually seeking it out is
Yeah. It's
Yep.
the best place. Yeah, no.
That plays. I need a movie. So
You don't watch any of those.
probably just gonna go with High School Musical.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Take the
I
whole box
still
of
know
chocolate.
a very high percentage of the songs.
That's fair.
I think 2 has the best songs in my opinion.
I just watched a video last night. It was top 10 cringiest moments from Disney movies. There was a couple from High School Musical.
Yeah, there's some cringy acting in those movies.
Yeah,
Guilty pleasure though.
definitely
Think
guilty
of
pleasure.
Splendid.
Did you watch High School Musical, the musical, the series, or
Mm-mm.
whatever it's called? No, I didn't either.
With who was in that? Olivia Rodrigo?
Oh, was she? She might have been.
I think so.
Never even heard of that.
It's always sad though when you like for Al, like if you had liked watching Just Friends when you were like 12 and then you watched it back and you're like, I can't sit through this anymore. That's always like unfortunate. But when you just can like sit through the cringe and just enjoy it.
That's when it's that's worth it.
Just Friends is still.
Still worth it.
I still will watch that movie.
Holds up, yeah.
All right, I'll finish yours off.
All right, I just need a TV show. I'm between like 4 reality TV shows right now that are all equally embarrassing, but I think I'm gonna go with Summer House.
I know that one.
It's a
Ooh.
great
Don't
TV
either.
show. It's literally just about a bunch of like hot single people in New York City who rent a house on the beach in the summer and for the weekends, and it's just about them partying and getting in like stupid fights. It's like a little
Jersey
above
Shore?
class like Jersey Shore.
Nice.
MTV or what? What channel was
Bravo.
that? Oh,
Bravo.
Bravo, even better. Even better.
Yeah, Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's on Bravo. It's a great show. And then they parlayed that into a show called Winter House where they just rent like a ski house.
That sounds awesome.
It's a great show. I would recommend it to anyone.
Dude, we got to get Clark on there.
Season 7. They've got 7 seasons.
Dang, I never heard of it.
And is
for
that
them.
something you'd watch by yourself or with like friends?
Oh, I it's set up to record. I'm like, what do you mean? And yeah, no, I have watched it. My roommates, I'll be watching it. And my roommates will be like, "What?" Like they'll come down and they'll be like, "What are you watching? Like, is this a real thing that you're doing?" I'm like, "Yeah." No, just turn off my brain and watch hot people just do dumb shit, do dumb stuff. I don't know. Are we allowed to swear? I don't know.
I like don't edit it ever. I just naturally don't swear on this for some reason.
Okay, my bad.
I'm not really gonna edit it. I edited Mike one time because it was really funny, and
Because he was shook after.
yeah, he was like, oh my gosh.
I said shit, so I think I might be all right.
You can say whatever you want.
That should be all right.
Ian already bit the bullet and swore first.
Already in.
Did I say too? Not nut job, but dirtbag.
Yeah, that's really
Edit that one out.
That's really bad.
That's the worst one I've heard.
Ian,
You close us off.
Yeah. So this one, last one I have is TV. Maybe I'm trying to be like, this is like a try hard and like trying to be too different because I knew people were gonna do different reality shows.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like the Fantasy Madness where it's like you're either gonna get like first or last if you go like way
Deep cut.
out there and different.
Mhm.
But I don't know how you'd want to write this or shorten it, but I wrote not watching any because I read instead like a nerd and feel superior to those who watch TV.
Absolutely not.
your guilty pleasure
Yeah, my
on
guilty-
TV is not watching.
My
it.
guilty pleasure is
My
not
guilty
eating.
food is when I don't eat for a full day and I feel
My guilty pleasure food is fasting.
like what? No, absolutely not.
For lack of space, I'm gonna veto.
I'm just being honest. Like
You don't watch
that's my last year or so. I like haven't been watching TV. I just watch sports and I read. I just got really into reading. But if I have to pick a TV,
I mean, you got to
Whether-
think there's some sport that you
It's like-
watch that.
or a cartoon you used to watch that like it's a girl's cartoon, but you still watched it.
yeah.
You show
Oh yeah, there's definitely plenty of those. Let's see. I mean, I had a backup, and in the interest of time, I can just say it. But it was like I didn't want to
You could take your time.
do it because it's pretty chalky. But I'll just say The Bachelor.
Yeah, it's chalky, but that's good.
Just
Yeah, that's
It plays. It's on my list.
yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about taking
For
that.
me, it's like I've never watched a season from start to finish, and I've never really watched it by myself, so that's why I didn't really want to pick it. But once it's on and I'm watching with someone, like I'll
Not
mute
turn it
the
off.
sports I'm watching or whatever, and like
That's good.
get invested, and like I'm like, oh, it's like 2 hours later, and I'm
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
a
that's
very
it.
reasonable pick.
yeah, I think that plays. That plays much more than reading. Like,
that's why I was
Yeah,
talking to
reading.
anyone earlier because I was like, I have this pick at the end that
yeah, dude, I read a lot too. I don't, like, still picked a TV show.
Yeah. All right, Clark, read it. You got them all written down, Clark?
I do. Yep. I will read them off. So Ian's got bad Netflix rom-coms for
Mhm.
his movie. Getting away with minor stealing, miscellaneous, sneakily checking scores when you shouldn't be,
Mhm.
nursery songs,
I love that.
ice cream on a waffle, on an Eggo
Eggo.
waffle, and The Bachelor.
let's do quick grades.
Quick grades.
B.
B minus.
Say B plus.
B plus.
All right.
As in
I'm
dog.
really excited to see what like logos you put for each thing because usually you
It's very
have
hard. It's very hard.
hard
Not
categories.
Skittles and
We're not even
Starburst.
gonna fit on one freaking thing.
It's gonna be a tall task.
It'll be a two.
All right. Al's got Bailing, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, Cutting in Line, Just Friends, Mozzarella Sticks, and Summer House. That's a pretty strong team.
I'm going B plus. It fell off a little bit at the end. For
A
me.
minus.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew I was definitely falling off at the end. I love my top three, but yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
that's my guy, dude.
7.3, but being the cool teacher that rounds it up to be.
Hey,
Nice. I don't know Just Friends or Summer House, but
that's good.
I like
That's
I
friend-
like the pick.
That's a good guilty pleasure one.
all right. I've got Too Hot to Handle, Conspiracy Theories, Catch Your Wave by the Click Five, Eating a Whole Pizza, Hoarding Videos, and High School Musical.
I go B.
A minus.
B plus.
A plus?
B plus.
No.
B minus.
I
But
really
I'm
I
that
think-
teacher that rounds it down to a C.
Eating a whole pizza was a great.
Yeah, that was good. That was good late chalk.
It was money. I think if people like know the song and stuff,
Yeah,
money.
That's
But
gonna
I
be
had so many
don't
other
know.
songs I could have taken, but oh well.
you stay true.
I'm shoot to my heart. Okay, Rossi's
A
got
plus. A plus.
an A plus. Luke has right. Rossi's got 1,000-pound sisters, fillet of fish, Miss Congeniality, pop punk remixes, Dungeons and Dragons walkthroughs, and going to the Lego store.
I love it. You won't find another podcast with these kind of.
I only know what two of those things are.
Right.
Fillet of fish and Legos.
Actually, I guess no. I know what three of them.
B
are.
minus.
Reality. B minus.
Okay. Somebody give me a C. It's okay. It's okay.
It could play though.
It could play.
I'll go A minus.
Thanks, Luke.
I'm
Everybody's gonna know
next.
that.
I'm next. He's got to give me a grade next, so I gotta.
All right, here's Luke's. I don't even know what to call this team. All right. Procrastinating. Sleeping in. One Direction. The Notebook. Lunchables and Cocomelon. But he tried to take Survivor.
So here's the thing. I think this
It's
I
just a
can't see
white
it.
screen.
It's just a picture of chalk.
Oh.
I think this could be easily voted the first overall team just because
Absolutely.
most people will know.
Yep.
But I got to give you like I think I got to go B there because like, do I think they were all guilty?
Worse, dude. Worse.
No.
I'll give you an A plus, Luke.
F.
The Notebook, dude. It's the #1 rom-com ever.
I like it, bro. It's like 41% Rotten Tomato. That's green and slimy.
It's green, rotten. It's
Just the
slimy.
fact that he tried to take Survivor too. I'll go B.
Bro, Survivor is a guilty pleasure.
No, it's not.
I'm going
Dude,
C
it
plus.
is. It is.
How?
Bro, talk about it around people. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, that show's still on. Cool. Yeah, I watched that in 2000.
Oh,
I have
no.
I have interacted with those people. I am that. I am those people.
Those people.
Hey, when Jarrett's on season 46, we're all gonna watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching them for work.
Is that a thing?
No, but he's like auditioning, I guess. Like he's just sent a video.
Yeah,
I thought
start
I thought
spreading
you
that.
like broke the news, and I was like, "Holy,
No,
what?"
I'm manifesting it to happen.
Yeah, be
Zach
right.
Zimmerman
Yeah,
was
I would watch
super
that.
close to being on multiple times.
Who was?
We had some
Zach
Vinny.
Zimmerman.
unique friends
Yeah.
picking their feet.
Somebody will be on Amazing Race soon, right?
You
I've
said,
always,
you
I've
said
always
Jack
been convinced I would win the show Big Brother. I've only seen like 2 episodes, but
Yeah.
like it seems like it's all about lying and being good at like weird little mini games, and I feel
That's
like
Survivor without the challenge or without
Being
like,
good at the, oh wait,
without
what?
having to go hungry.
Al, were those with Mike?
Yeah,
The Whites love that show.
yeah. I feel like I would dominate, to be honest.
All
But I
right.
also feel like it's my career, so I'm not gonna do that.
Does anybody have any music honorable mentions?
I had so many.
I don't. I didn't write any down, I'll be honest.
I Want It That Way by the Backstreet Boys.
mean,
I
that's
had
banger.
Mambo number 5.
Drafted
This
that
is
before.
Rossi's whole draft from whatever draft that was.
I had
Drafted that before.
Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield was my
Yeah, these are great. Yep.
That was the other one. It was really between that and Carly Rae for me. But I
1,000
went,
Miles by Vanessa Carlton.
that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
It's like almost too good of us. Like those were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
too iconic.
I think
I have-
the Unwritten one, because it was the theme song to Gossip Girl, which I only
Mhm.
recently found out, it makes it a little guiltier for me.
Okay. I've got a really
I want to hear it. No, do it. Do it. Do it.
okay in the Last of Us 2, the video game. There's
Okay.
a part where the main character plays guitar and she sings an acoustic version of Take on Me by Aha. And it's like
Oh.
I'll like play it on my iPod sometimes.
Oh yeah. It's a great song.
It's like a slowed down version of it, which is weird for that song to be like
I thought you were about to do a spoiler on like
no.
season 2 of
Yeah.
I could.
I was like, dude,
Good.
you can't be doing
Go for it.
Yeah, and then she kills herself. I mean, no, I don't really have any music ones. Anybody got music?
I had Nickelback just because they're so hated, but
Yeah, but that's like almost too memey. This point.
Yeah, I can't
You
even.
actually unironically like Nickelback though, because if so, I think that plays.
I like. I mean, I used
Rossi
to,
really likes him, but I
used to.
go with something music.
like I
I
think
just
Imagine
like
Dragons
Nickelback.
almost.
like, yeah, I shamelessly enjoy all that stuff. Cascada, like
Creed.
Tango Boys. Oh, Creed. Yep. When I would burn CDs when I was a kid, Creed was
Yeah.
always.
Creed's a good one.
Human Clay. Yeah.
I've
Anybody
got
else?
a Crush by David Archuleta. You guys know that?
American Idol,
Great.
great.
That I should have taken that. Great song.
Nice.
Sorry, Ross. Did you have more?
No, I said American Idol, great. David Archuleta.
Oh yeah. And then I had a couple Justin Bieber's, like
Yeah.
his first song, One Time.
One Time's great, baby.
Hey.
Yeah, Baby. A little
Oh, yeah,
more
Justin
popular, I'd
Bieber.
say.
I was gonna do some Justin Bieber, but I feel like it fell into the One Direction category for me, where it's like so.
Sure. I
So-
only considered a
That's
few
why I
Justin
went.
Bieber
That's why I
songs.
went nursery. I was just like, I don't know all these.
Yeah.
when nursery rhymes. That's a song no one's ever heard before.
I hope that plays. I hope people like that.
Um,
Food and drink.
yeah, that 2009 Justin Bieber My World album.
Mm-hmm.
All
Food and
good.
drink was the hardest category for me because I feel like
Or
everything
Only
was just
Girl.
too junk.
Yeah, my only
Yeah.
other one was like gas station, like taquitos,
Mm.
whatever those are called.
Okay.
Gas station hot dogs. I'll slam some of those.
Yeah, anything on a roll or at a gas station.
That's that would have been really good. Yeah, no, I just had like really basic ones. That was easily I felt like my worst category. I don't really have any others.
Yeah, I had Chick-fil-A breakfast because I've been getting that like 3 times a week lately.
I'll say-
It's so good.
Otherwise, I like usually cook for myself and cook pretty healthy, but like I am obsessed and I haven't changed my order in forever either.
What do
Just
you
I
get
get?
almost
spicy
missed out on
chicken,
Chick-fil-A breakfast last
like
weekend.
coffee.
The thing I was
Chick-fil-A breakfast by like a minute.
Yeah, we walked in at 10:30 and it was the screen changed while Clark was ordering.
that's brutal.
And then he like got me on his order and they still allowed breakfast. And then Caleb asked for breakfast. They're like, nope, sorry.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's
Then
tough.
they still had extra, so they brought it out. It was all good.
The only other thing I was gonna do until Ian took his like weird ice cream concoction was like just like a pint of Ben and Jerry's and just like taking that to the face.
Mhm.
But once Ian went that with his ice cream thing, I didn't feel like I could then go back to back with another ice cream one. So
Good draft play.
Yep.
My goal for this, I went to Walmart yesterday looking for the ranch dressing flavored ice cream, and I was gonna eat it on this podcast, but
No
I couldn't
way.
find it. I couldn't find it.
Good.
Thankfully, Walmart
this is
too.
my remnants of my garlic bread as the bread chicken parm sub. So I could have done
That sounds amazing.
that. It's really good. It's a really
Yeah.
tasty.
That sounds incredible.
Do you like the ranch ice cream, Rossi? Is it a guilty pleasure, or was it just to try? And
It was gonna be a joke, like this is my guilty pleasure, but
Bro.
I'd probably puke on screen.
Have you had
That's
those?
so bad.
That would've been a first
you have,
also.
like super weird Lay's flavors.
I've never gotten too crazy, but I'm trying
I've
to
had
get,
ketchup.
Yeah, I like ketchup, prawn. I've eaten weird stuff. I'm going
Guys, the Celtics are up 140 to 99
Wow.
on the Bucks. Holy hell.
Close.
How many points is Giannis now?
And that's
Makes
what's
sense.
kind of happened too is we got to be able to beat them in Milwaukee in the playoffs.
Yeah, unless they choke.
Well, yeah, we actually could. This is steal game right here.
I've got some food.
Oh wait, I realized the other audible mentioned Shark or songs with Baby Shark because that
Oh, there you go. That's almost a nursery song.
Yeah,
that
that is-
song bops.
What's your food, Clark?
I've got just like a midnight snack. I don't know, eating super late at night.
Yeah.
that
And
that
then-
almost fell in the miscellaneous category. Was like drunk food ordering.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never gonna be good for you.
Door dashing.
Yeah, door dashing. Yep.
Yep. Similar to eating a whole pizza, just like ripping a whole bag of chips, just not even realizing you're doing it. And then like Starbucks, like a frappuccino, just like not like a very coffee drink, just like any like more milkshake like drink
Yeah.
than coffee.
Yeah.
That's all I got. And then just sugar.
Straight sugar.
Just sugar.
Just taking spoonfuls.
Packets of sugar.
Spoonful of sugar. No, it's just like candy. And, I don't
like
know.
pixie sticks and stuff
Oh.
like that. You'll still eat. Just
I guess I just more put it down because I knew there was way too much for me to write. Just like sugar, candy, whatever.
Gas station candy is a weakness of mine. Like going to a gas station and getting like a water and then like you're walking by that candy and it's like
Weirdest, yeah.
every once in a while I'm like just grabbing gummy bears and I'm like, when was the last time I had gummy bears? Like what is it?
Al, you ever had Boston baked beans before?
I have.
And
They're good. They're usually have them with hot dogs actually.
yeah,
I'd like to try them.
Yeah.
Good.
Please no more hot dog talk.
You start gagging.
Ian's having hot dog sweats over here.
hot dog would have been a good pick, honestly. Like it just a good.
Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty
Hot dog.
gross if you think
Just
about
don't
it.
think about what you're eating.
I'm not. You won't catch me having a hot dog till July 4th.
That's fair.
No,
What if you go to like a baseball game or something? No,
Yeah, a nice grilled hot dog from a game. Ooh.
Yeah, have to.
almost a requirement.
When's the last time you guys had bologna?
I think
It's
it
been
was.
a little bit.
I think it
I
was
used to
8.
love,
Long time, probably.
love a bologna sandwich.
I love
Probably
bologna.
10. I'm gonna say probably 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm the same, but I'm kind of trying to have it again.
I've probably had it on like Subway sandwiches without realizing it.
Oh, like the cold cut combo. That's bologna, I think.
Wow.
My dad loves bologna.
Luke, you got any food?
No food. No, not this. Not that.
Pop tarts or something?
Well, I mean, yeah, if that counts.
No, it does.
I slam them, bro.
PB&J.
If that counts. That sounds like my diet right there.
What else we got? Movies? Any movies? I don't have any.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Great one.
That one.
Old classic.
Kind of like a cult classic, though. Yeah.
And that one, that one and Con Air were my two that were kind of like classics,
That's good.
but like pretty objectively bad. Like not good films, but like enjoyable.
Like I saw one list that said it had Hot Rod on it. I'm like, Hot Rod's like one of the best comedies.
I saw that too. I was
I've
like,
ever
okay,
seen.
I don't trust this article.
Incorrect. Yeah.
I didn't have any other movies really. Most of
I
my
had. I don't know if this counts for movie or TV.
Oh, I got one.
But I had the Burger King commercial.
Wait.
That's just a miscellaneous.
I like that. You're like, is that a movie? Maybe it's a movie.
How was that movie?
This 12-second commercial, it might be a movie. I don't know.
Dude, this is one of the greatest films I've ever seen. I cried.
Maybe for song you could have done that, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
song,
true.
TV maybe, miscellaneous definitely, movie.
Movie. Clark's
Oh,
Oh, Clark's
Lord.
dead. Clark,
Clark, yeah.
he was done, I guess.
you couldn't handle that.
also I feel like this is gonna be the longest episode. But
You'd think that, but some of them have been long. Plus, there's 5 of us. Clark couldn't handle it any longer. Any other movies?
I used to watch the Mary Kay and Ashley movies growing up.
Oh, my
Passport to
old
Paris.
boss, he like made me do trivia for him of Mary Kay and Ashley movies. It was kind of creepy, but he knew all of them. Like, yeah, my
Really?
girlfriend loves them too. Yeah, never.
The only,
I-
the only other movie I had was from the people who made Wet Hot American Summer. Have you guys ever seen the movie They Came Together?
No, it sounds very
No.
sexual.
Sounds like a porn.
It does sound like
Yeah.
it does sound
Are
like porn.
they
It's
twins?
not. It's wicked funny. It's
They're the
starring
same people.
Amy Poehler and Paul Rudd, and it's
Okay.
just like a spoof on romantic comedies,
Yeah.
and it is awesome.
Funny.
It's so good. But it's like it's once again, it's got like 12% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it's so funny.
It is. That's nice.
I think this one's too popular, but I really like Mean Girls. I'll still watch that.
I almost said that.
Yeah.
And I'll laugh at
I think
that.
I think you're correct that it's too popular, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so funny, dude. It's so good.
I like John Tucker Must Die as well. Like I
That's
think it's
good.
almost as good as Mean
That's
Girls.
mm,
Is a hot take.
I think
for
Mean
sure.
Girls is definitely more like this movie's great than John Tucker Must Die.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I think it's more of a guilty pleasure pick.
So,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
that plays better.
The movie I've seen the most, which is not what we're talking about, is
Yeah.
Big Daddy. Like
Yeah.
I could
Big Daddy's my
watch-
favorite Adam Sandler movie by far.
I could like I could just close my eyes and like watch
Yeah.
it.
I know.
You know what?
I
You
love
say-
that movie.
You saying Adam Sandler just made me think of That's My Boy, which I think is up there for
No.
me. That movie's awful. It's so bad, but it's a guilty pleasure. That's a guilty
Oh,
pleasure. It's so bad, but I do kind of laugh
That
at
would
it.
that would count. That would count.
that reminds me of Little Nicky.
Ugh,
Little
that movie
Nicky,
creeps me
oh
out.
my God.
It creeps me out.
Wow.
I like Mr. Deeds more than Little Nicky, but
Yeah, Deeds is top 5 for me. For
I'd probably say for movies,
Waterboy's up there for me too. I love.
yeah,
Waterboy.
guilty pleasure for me probably Pulp Fiction and The Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, I'm back. What was said? Sorry, my computer died.
Little Nicky. Luke picked a bunch of popular movies.
Nice.
That's about it.
I
Nothing.
don't know if you were too young. Did you watch the Mary Kate and Ashley movies growing
Oh,
up?
that's right.
Oh, my sister did. I don't like. What's the name of one? Like
Passport to Paris.
Paris,
Hollywood or what's it, Billboard Dad? Is that one?
Oh yes, yeah, the soccer one. The
I just watched the Survivor one. Within the last year, it's like Survivor themed. It's called the Channel.
Really? Okay. Couldn't
No.
tell if you were kidding.
No, I'm dead serious.
I just thought of a million that I feel like all are guilty pleasures, which are all like the Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah, I mean,
If you're on some Smart House right now, I would watch the shit.
yeah, but
That
it's
movie,
nostalgic almost. I don't know.
yeah, but like they're not good.
I
Right,
would do like a Disney
right.
Channel movie draft.
Yeah,
I was going to say there's so many good ones
Yeah.
that could be a draft.
Brink.
it could be. Brink. I'll say is a good movie.
I would say, do you guys agree that you have this conversation at least once a year with like a group of friends, and you just start
About the
naming?
Disney, yeah, everybody just
Yeah.
tries to get the deeper cut. Yeah.
Look at the
Look at the
IRS.
Irish, dude. Yeah, that's
So good.
I always enjoy it. I've had this conversation 97 times.
That's why we do this podcast is to just
What is the
constantly
one?
force
What's the
ourselves
one
to have
where
these.
the girl like
Double
pretends
teamed.
to be- No,
Or no?
pretends to be- that one's awesome.
Speaking of porn,
Motocross.
Motocross. That movie-
Motocross.
Yeah.
Yep.
Motocross is awesome.
is that one called Minutemen? Have you guys seen Minutemen?
I don't think I have.
It might be too new age for you guys.
The
Sorry. I'll be
UMass
quiet.
shout out.
I'll be quiet.
Wait, what is it?
No,
Minute?
I'm just kidding. I think it's called Minutemen. It was probably you guys were probably
Yeah.
Johnny Tsunami's maybe number
Johnny
one.
Tsunamis.
Stuck in the suburbs. Y'all know that one?
Yep.
That's a
What's
good
the
one.
digital something? There's some bad ones.
Yeah,
one where
some
they, like,
bangers.
Go to, yeah.
Wait, I've got a few.
Miscellaneous. Movies. Rip it.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I've mentioned that before, but
yeah.
great movie.
That's the Heath
Also
Ledger one?
mentioned 13 going on 30.
Yeah.
Aquamarine. You guys know that one? That's the
Yeah.
mermaid one.
My girlfriend
Mermaid,
loves
yeah.
that movie.
That's a good one.
Who's the girl in it?
What?
Who's the girl in it? She's a singer, right?
Oh,
Or was a
jeez.
singer.
I can't even remember. It's just I wrote it down because I remembered I liked it.
Aquamarine, yeah.
We've got Emma Roberts.
Yeah, but there's like a singer. There's like a one named person.
Oh, JoJo.
JoJo. That's it.
Yep.
What's Luke sharing in here?
Great movie. What else we got? Oh, Twilight. Does that count?
That would definitely count. Oh, there's Minutemen. I've never seen that before.
I definitely haven't seen
It
that.
looks like Clock Stoppers to me. You guys remember Clock Stoppers?
Oh, Clock Stoppers was a great movie.
But I just thought of
I thought about that like last month. I thought about that movie.
Girl.
I gotta look that one up.
Spy Kids and Heavyweights were up there for me. too.
Heavyweights is good.
Heavyweights was an awesome movie.
Spy Kids.
Heavyweights has one of the most like brutal lines I've ever heard in an entire movie. Where Ben Stiller in the beginning of it is that I don't know if you guys have all seen it.
Yeah,
but it's
Fat Camp.
Oh yeah.
at camp. He's like at a fat camp and he takes over and is like this like dictator. And he goes, "Today's evaluation day. The keyword is value. Do you have any? Not yet." Oh my god!
What's this movie called?
Heavyweights.
Oh, Heavyweights.
Heavyweights.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my
Good,
god,
good.
that movie's so good. Holy. Oh.
What else we got? TV now?
TV, 600-Pound Life. That's because I like fat shows. I wasn't always into 90 Day Fiance, but I was watching some version of it the other day, and I was like, it was like the cultural difference. I was like, this is incredible. Like, I don't know what it was about it, but any of those TLC shows, I'm all in on.
John and
That's
Kate plus 8.
John and Kate Posey used to watch that.
Totally.
What was the Little People Big World?
Oh my god, that show was great.
That show was great.
I was that way with Bravo. Like all mine are Bravo shows.
Never watched Bravo.
Summer House, Below Deck. It's just it follows.
That one's popular right now, isn't it?
It's huge. It just follows like the crew on like charter yachts dealing with the most like
Yeah.
big assholes in the world. It's great.
I like the gross.
I had the
people,
OG.
not the
I had the
rich.
OG Jersey Shore. I didn't know if that would count, but I thought
Yeah.
Yeah.
it would be trashy.
Stocky, but good. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Siesta Key, which is just like a little bit worse than those TV, where
Wasn't that just one of the real worlds?
it's like a fake it's like a faker reality TV show. Like it's like super heavily produced and like
Mhm.
clearly people are like doing a script, but it's pretending to be reality TV.
Nice.
Okay.
Rossi, have you seen The Biggest Loser?
Oh,
Yes, I've seen The Biggest
I
Loser.
used to watch that show.
I used to watch that all the time.
It's not
Used
as
to
good
cry.
though because they're losing weight too easily.
Really? Okay.
Rossi hates it because they're getting healthy.
I need gross humans.
Maybe if it was about the biggest winner, whoever
Yeah.
named it.
Right.
It's like the
Biggest
loser of the
gainer.
Biggest Loser. After the first episode, I'm done.
I've got Strange Addictions.
Yeah.
Love that one. I should have taken that one.
Was that the one where like was it that show?
Well, it
They're
changes every time. It's like
There was one I
People
think
like-
that they were like they had like their one of their family members or their ex-husband or something like he was dead and he was what's the word? They had him in an urn. They had his ashes in an urn and they would like eat it.
oh
Like they would
yeah,
just,
it sounds on par.
it was
with that
crazy.
May
show.
have
And they were like
seen-
depressed because they were like losing their husband. But it was like it was so weird.
Yeah, people eat glass. They'll drink gasoline.
Mattress one.
Sure. Oh yeah. Maury and Jerry Springer kind of
Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
Classic.
same cloth.
Sick it,
good.
yes.
I really
They
enjoyed
home
watching
sick
those.
shows.
Mhm.
Those are good. That's all I had.
Amazing
Really
Race.
good.
Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah.
Dateline.
Ian, do you have any others, or are you just reading too much?
Fiction.
That's what we said. Like next, you watch next or
Nonfiction.
parental control.
yeah.
Parental
Yeah,
control.
all the
Control was
Oh, those are good.
yeah,
That was a great show.
yeah. I
Dex
watched that.
was so
I was watching that
harsh,
recently.
Chris.
Huh?
I forgot about
Dex was
those.
so harsh. It's so
Yeah.
fun.
It
Next
was, yeah.
Next.
Was parental control the one where like someone would be dating someone their parents didn't like, and
Yeah,
they
so
would,
they bring in
Parental
new
control.
they'd bring in 3 new people and they'd watch them go on dates with them.
Is that what it was? Parental control?
people. Yeah,
That was so
they're
good.
so bad.
Those
My
were
name's
great.
Brad, and I'm a yeah.
Yeah.
I love those.
I recently. Oh yeah, tell us about the time that what's that show that they had it at your school? Oh, True Life.
Made was at mine.
Made.
Yeah, it was the worst episode of the show, I think, unfortunately. There was a kid at my school who was like in theater and all that, and he wanted to become a professional wrestler. So in the middle of lunchroom, like all these like pro wrestlers and stuff came in, and not like WWE wrestlers, not like actual wrestlers. It was not the best episode. There was better episodes for sure.
Were you there when they were doing it?
Yeah. It was during
Really?
my lunch. Yeah, it was a kid in my class.
But did you make the show? Did you
I don't
make
think I was in it at all. It wasn't any of my classes. Like I might have been in the background in like the cafeteria, but I don't think so.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. Anybody else? TV?
That's all you got for
That's all I have.
Miscellaneous?
I got a lot of
This is a
miscellaneous.
deep
got a
one.
lot,
I have,
dude.
I have
So,
one, and it's having a poster of myself in my room. Like
I have.
What's up?
That's me.
Oh
I
my!
got that too. Don't worry.
That's me and that's me and my friend.
I'm kidding.
Mine's in my living room actually, so I don't know if
I've seen it. I've seen it.
I had a lot of drunk ones. Like I said, drunk ordering food. Drunk cigs were a big thing in college
Mm,
for me. It
mhm.
was like, ooh, a
Drunk what?
like a drunk
Cigs.
cigarette.
Oh, six, yeah.
Yeah, where it was like, oh, this drunk cigarette's hitting really well. Like I had a really bad habit where I would buy a pack of cigarettes drunk.
Yeah.
It's like 3, and then wake up the next morning and be like, that's
That's
the
terrible.
best thing. I'd throw them out, and then I'd like go out the next night, and I'd just like buy another pack, and it was like the worst economical thing that you could do.
Yeah.
It was like I'm just burning money. I also had like drunk like late night texts where you're like just sending them out and just being like, "Yo, what's going
Yeah.
on here?" And then
Yeah.
seeing where that goes. So yeah, a lot of drunk ones.
A lot of drunk ones.
Along that same line, like drunk DMs.
Yeah.
You're just sliding into going through stories, you're just replying to everything.
I love it.
somewhat along that lines, I had like getting high by myself.
Nothing to be guilty about.
Dark. No, it's just because Luke, I play almost every time I play pickle nowadays. The
Yeah.
last 6 months is like we play at 6 a.m. I'm playing tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Oh
So I have to get up. I have to get up at like 5. So
Yeah.
I like pretty much every night prior to going to the 6 a.m. pickle, I take an edible, which I'm actually due to. I should probably take that right now.
You do. Yeah, it's
Your
your alarm's going off.
And then I don't know. It's just
Description.
I feel like it's a guilty pleasure. It's usually you wouldn't want to like admit.
That's fair. Do you have one of those like medicine things with the days of the week on it? You pop.
Pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian's alarm's about to go off. Oh, my medicine. I gotta go take it. Yeah, I used to be on that 6 a.m. grind too, dude. I'm glad I'm off of it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm off of it though. I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm trying to get back outside soon and not having to do that. But
Yeah.
I had one that I think a lot of either you guys will think it's just I'm a psycho, or like maybe a lot of people agree with this, but enjoying self-producing gross smells, aka like just like
That's really good, actually.
That's good.
So I thought of it because I had asparagus the other day,
Oh,
and like, the
yeah.
smell of asparagus pee. If
Mhm.
it was
Yeah.
anything else, I would want to vomit. But like,
Yep.
Sometimes
It's
like,
definitely
You're
central when
intrigued,
it's your
yeah.
own, when it's your own
Yeah.
brand. It's something. There's something that hits.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's a really good one.
Yes, hold up. Let me cook real quick. I'm cooking up right now, dude.
Hold up.
Oh, that one's really good.
The only other one that I had was like similar to, it was similar to my first one of just like bailing or canceling, which was just like taking a sick day or calling in sick either to work or to
Okay,
like
yeah.
those unexpected, like
Yeah.
not doing it today's. Those
Pretty-
are
Yeah.
Mhm. The bailing thing is like when I have like AIM going, or like I'd be like on PlayStation line, like online, I would just like show that I was not online just because I didn't want to like interact with people.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Exactly.
what was your screen name?
Uh,
Rossi the Bossy.
Yeah, Rossi Bossy 6'9".
SpongeBob Rossi.
SpongeBob
Really?
Rossi.
SpongeBob Rossi.
That's sick.
I got
Yeah.
a phone.
It was Mewtwo Rossi, and then I upgraded to SpongeBob Rossi.
Dude, that's actually sick.
All my stuff is just nerdy as could be. All my guilty pleasures, buying weird stuff.
Hey, embrace it.
Yeah,
I had,
no,
Although
sorry, I
that
had
nerdy's kind of in, so
I
you might.
know.
nerdy is
That's
in
true.
Rossi.
That's
Legos. You can
D&D,
you can
there's
let
a
that
D&D
out.
movie.
People won't care.
I had enjoying doing household chores,
Wow.
like doing the dishes.
This guy reads and does dishes.
This
Ian-
guy.
Ian's guilty
I'm
pleasures are
bored
being
about
productive.
First,
Yeah.
he found out about "Call Me Maybe." It was the first person in the world to find out about that song. Then he reads all the books instead of TV.
holy crap, dude.
No,
I hope
okay,
I
let me
almost-
say
The nursery songs.
one
That's
thing I
embarrassing,
do
bro.
that's like really weird, but I got kind of get joined is like I take a weirdly long time to sort do my laundry and put it in the washer. Like I make sure everything is like not
Really?
inside out. Like I
Oh,
won't
wow.
put socks in unless the pair is there and they're
I'm the opposite.
everything perfectly.
Dude.
I
I
Now
just,
we're
hope, my
getting there.
girlfriend, I hope my girlfriend doesn't listen to this episode.
This
dude.
is 30. This is 30. Just wait.
I just go.
I don't, Ian. I don't think in 2 more years I'm gonna all of a sudden have an urge to be more organized.
You might.
I'll let you know.
I say that, but you should. My room's a shit show right now.
Ian, you're swearing again.
Anyone have any more? I've got a
An
few.
explicit tag on this one.
Rip them, Clark.
I think I put it on there anyway.
I've got just scrolling on your phone, whatever, TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I had sleeping in, not getting out of bed, but Luke got that. Gossip.
Yeah, I love
Like,
gossip.
The only time I ever talk to my high school friends for the most part is just saying
Yeah.
stuff like, "Oh, so and so's got a kid," or "Oh, so and so they got divorced," or whatever.
I love the gossip. Yep.
Then more just like crime scene cleanup is really similar, like the one I took. You guys ever stumble across those?
A crime scene?
Crime
Oh.
scene cleanup. Like there is someone's
crime
job
scene.
is to clean up that stuff.
Huh?
Someone's got to clean it up. I guess it's like a similar line of work or
There's
similar
a lot of videos
algorithm
of that?
to like me coming across like the hoarding videos, but
Dang. I thought like you meant
Crime
like,
scene cleanup.
I've
So yeah,
never come across those videos. No.
I've never. Malgo's different.
you will
It'll be
now.
on there tonight. It'll be on there tonight. They just
Yeah,
heard.
they're listening right now for sure.
I've had a lot of pool trick shots on my algorithm lately. I don't know how that started.
That's cool.
Billiards, yeah.
Oh, billiards. I thought you were talking about like jumping in the pool and
No,
catching.
no, these are billiards trick shots.
Super lame.
Pool basketball trick shots.
Yeah, yeah. Are like
That's all I
cooking
got.
shows guilty pleasures? I don't think they are.
Yeah, I had one of.
You
I was
guilty
thinking
about it?
that thing.
What?
No.
I said, if you feel guilty about them, I think.
No, I don't think I do. I just didn't know if it was weird.
Mhm.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I just enjoy it. I don't know if I'm guilty.
Is going to the movies by myself a guilty pleasure? Because I love going to the movies by myself.
That's good.
That's getting there. I like it too.
I think
I don't think I ever have, but
It's
that's one that I don't get why that is.
yeah, it's kind of frowned
It's not like
upon.
it's not like you're talking to anyone there.
Yeah,
Right.
but if I see like it depends on the
Literally.
movie, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's like the Lego store thing. It's like
Yeah.
I want to see
No,
How to
I-
Train Your Dragon 4 by myself. What-
There's definitely like a stigma to it. Actually,
Yeah.
one time in high school or in first year of college, I had an internship that I hated. So I told my dad I got fired and I quit. And I went and watched 2 movies at the movie theater by
a day.
myself.
Well,
and
were
then
they?
came back at the end of the day being like, ah, damn, I got fired.
What a tough
you remember,
day.
you remember what movies they were?
Oh God, I think it was Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, and then it was some like cartoon movie that was out around the same time.
That's fair. That's fun.
That's ripping back to back.
Yeah, I've never.
I'll tell you something I don't suggest doing that I did once. Is going to a water park by yourself.
No.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
No, I think I've told you this story. I was a long time ago. I won't get into it for too long, but I was working at a trade show in Michigan, I think.
Oh, wow.
It was somewhere really cold. Yeah, where's the largest indoor water park in the country? Where is that?
Great Wolf
Illinois,
Lodge.
isn't it?
There's one in Ohio, I think. Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah. Not Sandusky. Is it Sandusky?
It might be Sandusky because that's where Cedar Point is.
Yeah. So working at a trade show for spike ball, and the kid I was working with had to leave at like noon, and I was taking a train to Chicago for a tournament directly from there. But I wasn't taking the train till like midnight. So I had like 12 hours to kill in Sandusky, Ohio in the middle of December when it was freezing out. No transportation. Like
I don't blame you.
and I was that's right. Kalahari Resort is where the trade show was. So
yeah.
I heard that there's the largest indoor water park in the country right where I happened to be working, and I had all this time to kill.
Mhm.
So weird. It was like Friday at like noon, and it was just like kids and like trashy couples. And
That sounds like a great time.
I got to the top
Yeah.
I got to the top of my first ride, and they said this isn't a solo one, you have to go with people. So I went with this big pregnant woman and her little like 3-year-old kid. And it was the darkest ride I've ever been on. So it's
Oh,
just
God.
so awkward.
Oh, God.
You get to the bottom and it's just that like slow that's slow in the pool.
Lazy River.
Oh, that was fun. Just making some water.
I try one more ride to get to the top, same thing. I don't go down. I walk down and I ask for my refund because it was like 90. It was like
It's probably expensive.
$100 or something stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just looked it up. The other movie I saw, because I looked up what movies were out around the same time as Mike and Dave New Wedding Dates. The other movie I saw when I told my dad I got fired was The Secret Life of Pets.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Slop.
Not a great, not two movies I would recommend.
Who's Mike? Is that Zac Efron and
And the dude from Workaholics,
Adam Devine? Yeah.
and then
Kendrick.
Aubrey Plaza and Anna Kendrick. Yeah,
It's a great cast. You kidding
it is a
me?
good cast. It wasn't great. It was all right. I mean, it was
Cast.
better than working at that job, at that internship.
Air has a great cast. I want to see that movie.
I'm very excited for Air.
Yeah.
That'll be on the 2023 Best Movies draft that Clark sits out of.
Yeah.
You sit
I'll be sick. I'll bail on that.
All
Hell
right.
yeah! Make sure you
I'm
bail
gonna,
out.
I'm gonna stop recording real quick. We can still talk, but I'm gonna stop recording so people don't have to keep listening to this for 2 hours.
Fair.
What are we actually at?
I have no idea when we started.
Okay, bye.
Any parting words, Alan? Alan, how did you do?
I feel like I started off real hot, and then I feel like I absolutely fell off an absolute cliff. But I'm happy with all my picks.
Okay, Ian.
I just had a blast and want to do more.
Okay, good deal.
We're recurring guests now, so
You guys are new hosts. You guys
We're
are
the
new
new
hosts.
hosts, yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me and Luke, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta always come on together too.
Of course.
Package deal.
Luke?
Unless you win and I come in last, then you'll never hear from me again. I'm moving to Sri Lanka.
Luke,
Moving to without internet.
Luke, how'd you feel?
I
How's
don't
it
know.
feel to be back?
I feel guilty, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna get over this.
Guilty pleasure is being chalk.
I just feel pure guilt. I'm sorry. I hope I'm coming last, honestly.
No, you'll come in first.
I'll be campaigning for y'all for real. I'm rooting for Al.
You'll get your girlfriend's vote.
I need that.
Yeah.
Clark, how'd you feel?
I
How's
feel
it feel to
good.
be back?
It's good to
Feel
be good to be back. We're probably a little rusty. We might be off our game, but
I'm not gonna go into your travel details, but overall travel, good, bad,
good.
great.
Good and good to be back. Both
That's
things
good.
are true.
And now you're leaving again. When?
Leaving again here soon.
All right.
Lord, I saw the Laura.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna stop recording. Bye.